Good morning, everybody. This is Topps Chrome. Full case, make up, pick your team number 1. Just added in number 3 in the store, guys. Attack your 2s. I got this and the players. I'm waiting on my blasters. I don't see any blasters that came in yesterday. I don't think we had a shipment on New Year's Day. But I'm assuming we'll probably get a shipment at some point this morning, is my assumption. Assumptions. Try not to cut my fingers today. That'd be very nice. There you go. All right, mega boxes, do not mess up my fingers. Please and thank you. Guys, who's out there? Good morning. Who's out there? You guys sleeping today? You guys excited to see me on the New Year's? And then on the Friday, you guys don't talk to me? Talking to myself? I'm just teasing. Probably a lot of you guys are back at work. I understand. I'll take out packs in silence. Hey, Milla! Too early for you on the East Coast. Oh, come on. I give you this. I will say this. I mean, naturally and normally, I'm pretty sure I've said this a million times, but I'm a morning guy in general. Now, if I'm off or whatever, like let's say I'm off tomorrow. Normally, I'm off on weekends over here. I don't prefer to be off on weekends because everything's busier on weekends, so I actually prefer to work weekends. Or I prefer to work Saturdays. How's that? But it's just funny because if I got family in town or like if I'm off tomorrow and let's just say I go to the casino or whatever, you know, I'll go for a couple hours at night or whatever. I try to go during off times most times, so I'll either go early evening or I'll go like sometimes stupid at night normally. And by the time I come home, it's already midnight, you know, 11 o'clock, shower, maybe eat some late night food. But then once you eat, it's like, all right, probably watch a little bit of TV, maybe doom scroll, maybe finish up a couple of things on the computer. And then before you know it, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, shit. In those instances, okay, 9 o'clock in the morning is pretty early. But usually I'll wake up by like 9. On a regular night like today, like last night, no later than like 11 o'clock, maybe midnight, crash out, wake up at 5 o'clock. Generally, not much issues. Generally. Hello, Shaq. Good morning, my Taiwanese brother. How are you? Second day of the new year for us. I believe it's about to be the third day of the new year for you folks. I think what time is it over there right now, Shaq? 8 o'clock in the evening? At night? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night your time? Nice. Am I on a delay or was that your delay? I feel like I might be on a significant delay right now. Am I delayed? Okay, okay. No problem. I just wanted to make sure because you weren't the only one that replied late today. You weren't the only guy that replied late, so I wanted to make sure. Uh 25 favorite product. It's a good one. I don't have one that stands out in particular. And I'm not just saying this because I'm ripping it. Definitely Topps Chrome. It's not a marketing ploy. It's not a sales tactic. I think Topps Chrome basketball and the return of it, hitting a LeBron James autograph, hitting a lot of the true reds, the blacks. I haven't hit a super yet, personally. It's been a lot of fun. If you know me for a long time, Miller, I really enjoy my long pack rips. I actually love ripping packs. I don't know why. Call me psycho. People complain about their hands hurting. I mean, I didn't do 22 hours straight of Donruss and rip 20 plus cases of Donruss if I didn't love it. Honestly, so I enjoyed that. Honestly, Donruss was actually pretty fun of a rip this year. I thought Donruss was pretty cool. What else was my favorite?
Hello.
What else was my favorite? Optic was pretty fun this year. Optic was fun with the downtowns. Nice. Did you guys rip any retail last night, Corey? What else was my favorite card? What else was my favorite to rip? Prism football was pretty fun. Prism football was fun.
Did you like Select?
Select this year. Select was okay. Select was solid. Select was solid.
You need help?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I need lotion.
Select was fun. What else was fun this year? SpongeBob.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do a lot of SpongeBob. I had a lot of fun ripping SpongeBob, bro. I had a ton of fun ripping that. That was fun. That was honestly good fun. Yeah, Optic was fun this year. It was harder this year. I will say that, in my opinion, and again, no facts. Optic was a lot harder this year. But when you hit those downtowns, it was a lot of fun. SpongeBob was fun. SpongeBob is up there. Yes, SpongeBob got to be top 5 for me. But you got to understand, I grew up on SpongeBob. As many of us did, right? SpongeBob was good fun. Marvel's good fun, but I feel like I can't say that. WWE won it 3 count. WWE 3 count. That was fun. Yes. That's the one. That's the Panini 1-in-1 version for WWE. That was a lot of fun. 1-in-1 was a lot of fun, and WWE Flawless. Those two were super fun to rip. Super fun. I had a blast doing those. I would honestly say that's probably my highlights. Baseball-wise, Booming Chrome. Yeah, 3 count was fun. 3 count was a lot of fun for me. For baseball, I gotta admit, baseball, I had the most fun ripping Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome at PSA back in August was a lot of fun. Um, NT baseball, again, I hate to sound like a broken record, guys, but NT baseball was a lot of fun. I didn't get to rip Flawless. Flawless just came out a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Flawless looked great. I know it's unlicensed and everything, but I thought they did a really good job on that. Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't rip a ton of football this year. Let's see. WWE Chrome. I will tell you, WWE Chrome was a hard product. That was a tough product. The Sapphire, that might have been my least favorite product. Collectors, the parent company bought Beckett. Yes. The parent company bought Beckett. But supposedly they're leaving Beckett as its own independent grading company. So we'll see if any metrics, SOPs, policies, and procedures get transferred over. But supposedly not. Supposedly. We still haven't seen a blue X-Fractor out of this product, guys. That's the exclusive. There is SSPs. There is Superfractors. There is on-card autos, obviously, and Megas if you've never seen them before, fam. What about you guys? What was your guys' favorite products this year? Everybody in the chat, like top 3 favorite products. It can be soccer or hockey. It doesn't matter. It can be unlicensed. What was your top 3, top 5 products this year? You got to tell me the sport, too. So don't just say select. Tell me, like, select basketball, select football. What was your top 3 or top 5 favorite products? Hello? We not awake yet? 6 o'clock too early? Too hard to decide. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was fun. Like, even like Prism basketball. I'll say this: Prism basketball was Prism, just like anything else, right? It's Prism. It's not easy. Was never easy. It wasn't meant to be easy. Even though Prism Black kind of skewed the lines of easy and everything, if you will. I will say this: being able to buy Prism for under, $450, $500 a box was really nice. That's a nice price point, in my opinion. In today's market where everything's, $800 a box for a hobby product, $1,000 a box, $750 a box, whatever it is, it's really nice to have that products that. Yes, it's not 200-300 a box anymore. I understand that, but it's been that way for how many years now? So I can't expect that. It was nice to be able to buy Prism at a relatively affordable price point. Now, I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that says, oh, the class sucked, blah, blah, blah. I'm waiting for someone to do it. I'm sure someone's going to say it. But regardless, you could still hit true blacks of Luka. You could still hit true blacks of your superstars, of LeBron James. You know, and those cards are going to do, 5 figures, 6 figures potentially if they gem. So it's just one of those things where it's kind of nice to actually have that chase aspect. That is true, yeah. I mean, yeah, football is a deep class. This year it's a little tough, in my opinion. This year is very tough. I don't really know who people's chasing. Jackson Dart, after he got injured, kind of like, eh. Oh, I ripped my cuticle again. Mosaic basketball, yes. Mosaic basketball in general. Choice was great, but even Mosaic FOTL, I did forget about that. That was fun with Color Blasts. That was pretty fun. Prism Black, I mean, let's be honest. Prism Black was fun. I ain't gonna lie. And the fun part about Prism Black was the fact that... Oops. The fun part about Prism Black that I enjoyed was the fact that... Yes, everybody went case hit heavy. Everybody was praying for the Color Blast and everything like that, which was great. I'm glad the secondary sales went. I'm also glad that not everybody caught on to it super fast. Like everybody was kind of like, it's gonna be a dud product, and then like it took 2 weeks, I would say, for everyone to fully catch on. They started seeing the mangas and they're like, oh, this is sick, and then I also, in all fairness, some people might disagree with me, but in all fairness, I also think that they did 2025 Mosaic football pretty good too. But obviously nobody really, really like fully like respects Mosaic, and I understand. The number one complaint I'm gonna hear from that is, oh, the cards don't sell as well. That's why you're not paying Prism prices neither, you know. Looney Tunes, I don't know. Sorry, guys. Box caught me a good one. Looney Tunes, I didn't watch too much. But I think that's a niche market. As big as Hanna-Barbera and all that. I mean, not Hanna-Barbera, I'm sorry. As big as Warner Brothers is and everything. Yeah, I mean, same with Batman, right? The PMGs from Batman, that was pretty sick. They did a lot of good products, honestly. I think they did. I think this year overall we had like a lot of good products. Like the year the Wemby, was it the Paulo year? Man, Contenders came out of the gate with the reformatted Contenders. That was badass. That was a lot of good fun. Contenders 22, 23 was a lot of fun. The FOTL and the Hobby was a lot of good fun. 23, the Wemby year, select hybrid. Was it the Wemby? Yeah, Wemby. No. 22, 23 select hybrid was really good. 22, 23 was great. 23 was really good too, Wemby year, but everything was just hella expensive because of Wemby. I think Prism was like, what, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300 out of the gate? It's crazy. But again, Wemby sells. All right, let's go, guys. Good luck. Let's see a blue X-Fractor. Let's see a super. Let's see a monster Cooper flag auto. Good luck on the pick your team, guys. First pick your team mega break. Good luck. Igor on the Ray Wave. Jeremiah Fears on the Refractor. Fears on the base. Nice. X Factor of Cooper flag to start early for Corey. Go, Corey. Let's keep that pace. Keep the pace. What's up, Off New? I am officially back on this side, my friend. Full time, 6 a.m. I'm gonna be live. Yeah, my hair's pretty nuts now. Yeah, I'm not showering in the morning. That's not too bad. I'm about the same. I'm the same, Cade. I'm the same. That's nice. That's my second paradox for the Pacers. It's Hallie, Indiana, and Mango. It's on the board. There you go, Mango. One of our biggest Blez Light supporters. Always thankful to hit for you, Mango. For anyone, really, for that matter. How you been, Off New? Happy New Year to you, brother. How are you? You like a top scorer in basketball, my friend? It's been really, really good. Been really, really good. Real good. Speaking of real good, how about a True Blue back to the Pacers of Matherin on the True Blue to 150. I love to hear it. Williams, Celtics. I love to hear it. I haven't talked to you in forever. It's been months. Really? Yeah, I know you. You love your Prism. I know you. You just waiting for the high end, or they did honestly, they did a really good job on it. And we're gonna be breaking retail a lot more on this channel. We're gonna do the 1-2 boxers of hobby products like that. We're gonna still do those, in the upcoming days / weeks. We're still gonna offer our 1 and 2 boxers, guys. For right now, we're gonna just focus on some of the Topps Chrome retail because I got some great retail in right now. Yang Hansen on the Prism for the Blazers. For Garnett. What's up, K Garnett? Thanks for getting in. Saloon. Aqua on the Serenity. No, I'm sorry. Teal. Dylan Harper on the Spurs. Franco. $2.99. Yeah. Oh, you were in that. The Impeccable looked great. Every time I open up I swear to you, Igor, X Factor. Every time I've opened up our group chat, I swear to you, it's like a Caitlin Clark number to 22, or it's Paige Becker's Logo Man, or Logo Woman. Correct myself there. Damn it. Traore, Cockbrenner. Elijah Martin. Jeremiah Fears on the X Factor. Lots of Fears in the first stacks. Pelicans. Cuatro. Yeah, I get it. Well, so Off New, just so you know, my friend. So we just relaunched this channel. I'm gonna be live for the next 8 days straight now. So long as I might have to go jury duty on Monday, so there's a chance I'm not live on Monday, Tuesday. I just gotta see how that works out. I won't know until Sunday, guys. So sorry in advance. But we're gonna get the hanger boxes in off new. Those hit like crazy, like super great. Like they hit like nuts, and we're getting them in by the full cases. So we're gonna do full case. We're gonna do full case hanger box breaks, which a lot of people are excited for because everybody's telling me the hangers are like the absolute best. And I've watched a lot of film on the hangers and they look great. I haven't watched a full case break, obviously, but we're going to be getting that. Obviously, Prism football releases this upcoming week, so as soon as we get a hold of the retail, we'll be doing Prism football. I did just put number 3 in the store, too. Yes, if you want to get in a full case, pick your team. I have the player breaks also in the store right now. I have only one of the players right now. Once that gets a little bit lower, I could add in another player. All right. I think Mavs is there in 2 as well, if I'm not mistaken, or is it Spurs? Flag on the voices. Flag on the ball of duty. Igor Refractor. I saw it. Uncle Ray Wave of Lively. He flies out. Trey Johnson on the X Fractor. Jock Asparagus. Cooper Flag. Ace. McNeely, there's a VJ. Penda on the X Fractor. Harper. Bearing a nice coward on the Ray Wave. Wow. On the chromograph, purple to 75, it's Jalen Williams. On the on-card auto, Thunder, Siggy, 123. 30 of 75. Some coward on the X-Fractor. VJ again on the X-Fractor. Cooper Flag Refractor. Penda on the Ray Wave again. Came out late. Second one of these I've hit. For Lang on a Fanatical of Trae Young short print. Nice SSP. On the Megas, I think the most so far I've had was 2. Same on the Blasters. The most I've had was 2. Usually Wi-Fi, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this. Usually one of them is an on card. I don't know. I don't remember at this point. All the cases yesterday, I believe we've had at least one on card. Minimum. We had most 3 SSPs. That was the most I've had. Was 3 SSPs. Four at most. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like I'm pretty sure we've had some cases with more, but I just don't want to oversell it. I want to know how hard the blue X fractors are to hit, because I've not hit one yet. Have we hit blue X fractors? Because I still have not hit one. I'm trying, obviously. You get a ton of true hobby color out of this too, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I don't think I've seen one yet. Hey, Cuatro! Cuatro! Yes! What's up, buddy? Nice. Lots of VJs coming on early for you, Cuatro. Nice to meet you. I'm the Ham. I'll get you modded up right after this, Cuatro. First break. Wait, first break with Blez, period, Cuatro? If it is your first break, let me know, because I do need you to email our shipping team. I will need you to provide them with your shipping information, if so. So let me know. I can help you out with that. If you put it in on the website and everything, okay, cool. I tell you what, let me take a quick break and let me, if you could do this for me right after the break, you don't have to do it this second. But right after the break, it's super important, because if you don't do it, it's going to delay your shipping until they receive your email. So very important that this is done for you. If you could go ahead when you have a second, Cuatro. If you could send an email to shipping@theblez.com. Provide them with your legal name, your Blez breaker name, and your shipping address. Just tell them the Hammer sent you. Tell them Hammer told you, to make sure that you got all your information. Our shipping team has a separate database from our website. That's the problem. So when you email our shipping team, they cross-reference it with everything on the website, which I'm sure you put your info there already. And what they'll do for you is they're going to email you a confirmation code saying that they got your information and they got everything correct for you. They're also going to give you a one-time 10% off discount code that you can use for a future break. So just make sure you get that done at some point right after this break. That way when they come in, they got you all squared away and you're good to go. No delays and you get the best experience. Welcome to Blez, though, my man. This is the light channel, so we do a lot of a lot of the retail breaks. We've been a little inconsistent for the past few months on this channel, obviously because we didn't have as much product like that. If you're here in the if you're here stateside, oh, there he is. I've missed you too. Happy New Year, man. We ship out we ship out twice a week. Cuatro. So generally, our sorting time is anywhere from about 3 to 5 business days on average. Sometimes faster, sometimes a little bit slower, especially with the holidays. And then your shipment usually goes out, the very next ship day. So we ship out either Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Friday, Saturday. It just depends. Good luck, guys. Serenity of Dirk on the Ray Wave. It hasn't been the same with me? Uh-oh. Penda. Fears. Walter Clayton on the X Fractor. Proctor X Fractor. You know, man, Quattro. Did you catch the rest of my spiel there, Quattro? That's a nice yellow of Brooks. Thought that was gold at first. Thank you, Quattro, for doing that. You didn't have to interrupt the break though, if you didn't want to. But yeah, if you're stateside, Quattro, I ship out twice a week. Twice a week. So breaks from today. Today is for Friday? Yeah, Friday. So your breaks will probably be sorted by, let's say, anywhere between Wednesday, Thursday of next week, maybe even Friday, depending on the sorting time. And then after it's sorted through, it goes right to our shippers and they package it safely and they'll get it directed. They'll get the shipment out to you. So these breaks most likely going to ship, I'd say, sometime end of next week. Latest the beginning of the following week again. Sometimes the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, the New Year, sometimes that really impacts our shipping times. As it does with everybody, Amazon, etc., etc. Come on, let's see black, let's see red. Nice for Cuatro. No, big hockey guy, sorry. Big hockey guy. Cuatro, you had I don't know why I keep thinking you have Sixers. You got the Pelicans. You need more fears. Kanipo. VJ. Got another yellow for the Grizzlies. Edie to 275. Top Blake, we hit a big Quattro. We hit a big one yesterday, brother. Nice, Yang Hansen. We had a nice orange of Derek Queen auto out of these megas. It was sick. 2-8. It was a sick Derek Queen. I think it was 9 of 25. Sick. Let's get you a nice red. I'm feeling a nice red today. Ooh. Ooh. As I said it again. I said I was feeling a nice red today. Ooh. I'm not gonna sweat. I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna over sweat it. Let me just clear this real quick. Colin Murray. PV. Let's see. Let's see. Couple of Noah SNQs. Clifford on the X Fractor. Flag, we have a true red. Good luck. For the Hotlanta Hawks, Lang, good luck. This is number to 5 on the Ray Wave. The former Clipper is Terrence Mann, 4 of 5 for the Hawks. He had that one sick game with the... Was he Clippers or was he Nets? Sick Terrence Mann on our first true red. That won't beat the sword, but I'll tell you this much. That was pretty badass. That was our first Ray Wave, I should say. We hit a red of Jokic yesterday. Yeah, Clippers. When he was nailing all those threes. What was that, 2020, 2021? Something like that? I forget already. His market went insane, and then poof. That's all. Hey, you know what? Honestly, that's all good this has been. Without overhyping it, without making it something it's not. Like, we're paying a fraction of the cost of hobby jumbos. Not even trying to like oversell it, you know. It's been good. That's why I'm very hopeful for this channel, guys. I'm gonna need everybody's help here. I like it. Cuatro, are you live, Cuatro? Can somebody please let Cuatro know to refresh his YouTube or hit live? I think he might not be live. Okay, you're like, okay, Cuatro, I'm sorry. Sometimes people, you know, when they send out an email and they minimize the app, sometimes, you know, it looks like I'm live, but you might be delayed 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Some people, they're delayed 10, 15 minutes, so they're replying to me. You know, they're replying to something I said 15 minutes ago, and I'm like, I talked to you about this shit a long time ago, you know? Yeah, if you ever minimize or anything, just make sure you hit live. Corey, try ask him to refresh. I don't know if he thinks he's live and he's just replying to the chat. It's possible. Coward on a refractor. Aqua of Kolibali to 199. You can tell him to refresh YouTube too. Just let him know that he might be, you know, a couple minutes behind the live feed. SNQ. PV. Brea. Our second on-card auto. That's the first where we've had two. It's Malak. Green Future Stars on-card autograph for Phoenix. Kick off. We got you there. 47 to 99.
Good morning.
Hello. How are you? Solid case, 2 SSPs, 2 on-card autos. Flag. Jace Richardson. One stack left. Good luck. Pretty solid case. Nothing crazy on the big names, but solid overall on the color. Cuatro, you're live now. Perfect. All right, cool. Sometimes it happens. I mean, yeah, sometimes when you reply to me like 3 minutes later, 4 minutes later, I'm like, okay. Yeah, if you ever, I don't know if you heard me, but if you ever minimize or anything like, I know, me too. If you ever minimize or if you ever minimize any one of our YouTube streams like that, just make sure that you click the live button or you exit the YouTube and you come back in just to make sure you're live. That way, I'm not asking you a question and it's like, 8 minutes later, it's like you're replying to me and I'm like, wait. I have to send a chat after you to get you. Last stack. It happens more often than you think. Trust me. Everyone's guilty of it, including myself. Everybody's guilty of it. You're texting your wife, your third girlfriend, whatever it is, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm 5 minutes behind. There's a queen on the X Fractor. Speak it into existence, Cuatro. True purple for the Hawks again. It's Trae Young to 75. So I'd like to. I definitely like to. Yesterday we were going break to break, but yeah, we go nonstop. We rip as soon as it's full. So I think we had a couple of elite teams still sitting there. So I'm gonna push that break right now because it's our soft relaunch of this channel. I only have my megas and the blasters at the moment, but obviously we're gonna bring all SKUs. We're gonna bring Prism Retail football SKUs here soon. We're gonna bring baseball SKUs back. Got a lot of things on order, but like I was saying earlier, obviously with Christmas and the New Year, some of my shipments come in a little bit later than normal. Even when we get them overnighted or second day aired, it still realistically still takes 3, 4, 5 days sometimes. Queen on the base, Behringer. Jace on the Prism. Hugo on the X Fractor. That's a sick green of Wemby on the Instinct to 99. Franco. Ace Refractor. Aqua. Ray Wave of Siakam. Ace. On the X-Fractor, there's a VJ. There's Igor. Our last stack. Good luck. See something crazy in our last stack. Watkins, X-Fractor. Yellow Ray Wave for the Thunder, Caruso to 275. What a big Nate. Everybody's waking up finally. PV on the Ray Wave. VJ Refractor. Canupo. Will Riley. And nope. Ah, no Derek Queen for you. Get him on the next one. That was the break. Let's recap it. Guys, pick your team. Number 2 is close. Should be under 9 spots, I believe, was when I last checked. Take your 2s. Take your Prism Blasters. We have a $3,250 bounty. Let's recap this real quick, and then we'll go into the next one. Down to 6, perfect. We'll do number 2 next then. If it's down to 6, we'll do number 2 next. Let's recap this real quick. I feel like I top-loaded a shit ton of cards on this one. I feel like I've top-loaded a ton of cards in this particular case. I don't remember top-loading this many yesterday. Look how much color we had. Look at how much color we had. It's insane. Recap. We're so due for a big auto out of this. I am due. Oops. Actually, you know what? I'll take a ham and cheese.
Okay. What did you just do, the mega?
Yeah. We'll go to number 2 next. Oopsie.
Oops.
Yeah, it always does.
So nice.
It's my normal, but 003 instead. There we go. Ton of color. Nice Wemby green. True blue of Benedict Mathurin. Harper on the teal. Short print. Short print. Purple on card of J-Dub. Green on card of Malak. And a red Ray Wave to 5 of Terrence Mann for the Hawks. Tons of potential in these breaks. Tons of potential. That's what we like about the Megas. That is the break. Thank you, guys. I have not pulled a Let's Go. I have not seen one neither. And it's funny because they have another insert called Go Time.